The first computer was not built to connect the world. It was not built to entertain. It was not built to calculate your taxes or stream your music. It was built to destroy lives. Before it became the brain of the digital age, it was a weapon. Its first purpose was not progress. It was war. You already know the object, the computer, but you don't know the story. Today, computers sit quietly on our desks. They glow softly in our palms. They power economies. They store memories. They simulate worlds. Rewind to the 1940s. The world was on fire. Bombs fell from the sky. Cities turned to rubble. Nations faced a terrifying mathematical problem. Modern warfare had become too complex for the human mind. Artillery trajectories required precise calculations. Wind speed, air density, barrel wear, distance, gravity. Thousands upon thousands of calculations. Each one determined where a shell would land. Each one determined who would live and who would die. Before computers, these calculations were done by hand. Rooms were filled with human computers, mostly women. They worked with slide rules and mechanical calculators. But they were too slow. War demanded speed. So something unprecedented was built, not for science, not for curiosity, but for destruction. By 1942, the United States Army faced a crisis. Artillery tables were essential for soldiers in the field. They were massive books of pre-calculated firing solutions. Producing a single table could require 40 hours of manual calculation. Each new weapon required new tables. Thousands of pages, thousands of trajectories, thousands of potential deaths calculated in advance. The war machine needed acceleration. If artillery could fire faster than calculations could be completed, soldiers were firing blindly. Blind fire meant wasted ammunition. Or worse, friendly fire. World War II created a brutal truth. Whoever could calculate faster could kill more efficiently. The Army turned to engineers. The engineers turned to electricity. Inside a laboratory at the University of Pennsylvania, a machine was conceived. It would be called ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. It weighed nearly 30 tons. It filled an entire room. It contained over 17,000 vacuum tubes. When powered on, it consumed enough electricity to dim nearby lights. It was not elegant. It was not quiet. It hummed. It crackled. It radiated heat. It calculated artillery trajectories faster than any human alive. ENIAC was completed in 1945. Too late to change most battlefield outcomes of World War II. But its purpose was clear. Its first official task was to compute ballistic trajectories for artillery shells. It determined how weapons should be aimed for maximum lethal accuracy. Calculations that once took days were reduced to seconds. This was not theoretical mathematics. It was applied lethality. The machine was also used in early hydrogen bomb research. It began modeling nuclear reactions. From its birth, the computer was entangled with annihilation. There was another layer to this story. The machine was programmable. Programming required rewiring cables manually. 6 women became its first programmers. They configured the machine by hand. They mapped logical sequences. They debugged failures. They made the machine think. Their names were not celebrated. The spotlight remained on the hardware, on the machine itself, not on the minds guiding it. While they pushed humanity into a new computational era, the purpose remained unchanged. Speed up war, accelerate calculation, optimize destruction. The irony is almost poetic. The machine that would later power hospitals was first used to calculate how to shatter bodies. The machine that would later enable global communication was born under military secrecy. The machine that would later connect humanity was first designed to make killing precise. War has always accelerated technology, radar, jet engines, nuclear energy, and now computers. After the war ended, something shifted. Engineers realized the machine could calculate more than artillery. It could model weather patterns. It could assist scientific research. It could solve equations beyond human capability. The weapon began transforming into a tool. Governments invested heavily in computing. Cold War tensions fueled further development, missile trajectory modeling, cryptographic code breaking, surveillance systems. The computer remained tied to power, not comfort, not entertainment, power, control. From ENIAC evolved UNIVAC, then mainframes, then silicon transistors, then microprocessors, then personal computers. Each generation became smaller, faster, cheaper, but the origin remained embedded in its DNA. Compute, predict, optimize outcomes. Originally, those outcomes were lethal. Today, they are economic, social, political. The principle remains the same. Data is power. Whoever processes data fastest shapes reality. Modern computers no longer calculate artillery tables. They calculate algorithms, engagement metrics, risk profiles, financial futures. The battlefield changed. The core purpose did not. Process information faster than competitors. Outpace opponents. Win. Imagine standing in that room in 1945. ENIAC towering before you. Cables across the floor. Vacuum tubes glowing like embers. The air hot. The hum constant. This was the birth of the digital age, but it did not feel hopeful. It felt urgent, strategic, dangerous. Every equation represented impact points, blast radiuses, precision strikes. The first computer was not neutral. It was born inside a war machine. The truth is uncomfortable. Innovation does not always begin with noble intention. Sometimes it begins with fear, with survival, with dominance. The computer did not begin as a dream of connection. It began as a calculation of consequence. The machine that now powers your phone, that stores your photos, that writes your messages, descends from a room-sized device designed to make killing efficient. That is the dark reason the first computer was invented, to destroy lives. Yet here we are, using its descendants to create art, to build businesses, to cure diseases, to explore space. The same force that accelerates destruction can accelerate progress. Technology is not moral, it is directional. Direction is determined by us. The first computer was not a friendly device. It was not a personal assistant. It was not a creative tool. It was an answer to a wartime crisis, a crisis of calculation, a crisis of speed, a crisis of power. ENIAC marked a threshold from mechanical computation to electronic cognition. It began a world defined by data. Its birth reminds us of something essential. Progress is rarely pure. Behind every everyday object, there may be a shadow. The computer sits quietly on your desk. Its ancestor roared in service of war. You already know the object, the computer, but now you know the story. If you enjoy uncovering the hidden history behind everyday objects, subscribe to ObjectLore. There's more hiding in plain sight. Every object has a story. Most were forgotten. This was one of them. Welcome to ObjectLore. You already know the object. You don't know the story.